Okay, this is my prediction video for Brandon Rios versus Mike Alvarado, which should be a very interesting fight for a few reasons. The two fights, obviously, Brandon Rios' fight against Alvarado, which everybody said that Brandon Rios lost the fight. I mean, Brandon Rios was getting outboxed. Forget about the fact about him being weight trained, yeah? It might have been an issue, but technically he was being outboxed, out-hustled, you know, and he was unable to hurt Alvarado enough in the fight, and as you saw, you know, he bossed the bout. And then you've got Mike Alvarado, who had his great win against Rios Prescott, who in the early first 5 rounds of the fight, Prescott looked like he was going to win the fight quite easily. But Alvarado stepped up his game, got closer to Prescott, throwing wicked uppercuts on the inside, and really busting up Prescott on the inside. And when he hurt Prescott, he didn't let him off the hook. And Prescott had never been knocked out before, so that was a really impressive performance. If you think about the bombs that Prescott landed against Khan, who people now say Khan hasn't got a great chin, you know, Alvarado did pretty well. He took the punches pretty flush and came back. The one thing about Alvarado is you saw in the fight, his face did get busted up quite badly. That's the only concern for me in the fight against Rios. Now, to me, the battle maybe won for me on the outside rather than the inside. You'd think both guys coming together would make a great fight. Yes, it would be the battle of the uppercuts on the inside. Rios showed he had a decent uppercut when fighting John Murray. He was able to throw the uppercut when Murray was coming round with hooks. Rios very smartly throw uppercuts through the middle and busting up Murray's face and eventually causing stoppage. But I felt even in that fight he was open to the right hand, which had been exposed in the fight afterwards against Rios. So Rios is open to the right hand. In fact, both guys are quite open to punches. But for me, the other concern about Rios, before I make my prediction, the other concern for me Rios is his making weight. There's some guys who struggle to make weight, but are disciplined fighters, and generally have got weight issues and need to move up. Fine. Brandon Rios, I'm not sure. The impression I get of Brandon Rios is he seems lazy and indisciplined, you know, you can only be so indisciplined for a while, and you know, for a while, eventually it catches up with you. And I think that now he's stepping up in weight. There's no excuses about him not making the weight, and where he's used the weight to his advantage in the past, he's now going fighting against a guy who's naturally bigger than him. So should be interesting now. Whereas he's coming up to light welterweight division. Alvarado probably coming in he's a welterweight, who may be coming in, you know, closer to a middleweight on the night. Who knows? But for me, I think that Alvarado's being the bigger man, the stronger man, and for me, bigger, stronger, and I think we're going to find he's better. I think he's got a bigger heart than Rios. I think, you know, Rios has been stunned by smaller guys, and I just think Alvarado gets him out of there in a fairly good fight. But as I said, the battle of the uppercuts. If Alvarado can give himself space, which it seems that he can, and get the jab off in Rios' face and land them big, heavy right hands early, similar to the way Averill showed it could be done. And of course, this guy's heavy-handed and bigger, I think he stopped Rios within 8 rounds. So I'm going with Mike Alvarado this one. Mike Alvarado stopping Brandon Rios, giving his first career defeat. That's it. I'm out.